Good morning, children. Today we are going to see the atmosphere part 2 from Geography 9 standard. In this part 2, we are going to see exclusively the structure of the atmosphere. Structure of the Earth. The atmosphere is thick near the Earth's surface and thins out until eventually merges with space. The five atmospheric layers are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Yes, children, the atmosphere is very thick when it is very close to the Earth, and it is eventually become thin when it moves from the Earth to the outer space. So this atmosphere layer is divided into five layers. So what are they, children? Yes, troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. Now we will see one by one the different layers, and you will be admiring our atmosphere after when you are fully viewed this video. Troposphere. The lowest layer of the atmosphere is the troposphere. The Greek word tropos means turn or change. The layer extends up to 8 kilometers at the poles and up to 18 kilometers at the equator. The temperature decreases with increasing height. Yes, the troposphere is the first layer in the five atmospheric layer. So the Greek word tropos means turn or change. The meaning of the tropos means change or turn. So this layer extends near the equator for 18 kilometers and at the poles it is 8 kilometer. Understood, children? Yes. So here the temperature decreases with increasing height. When we are moving in a higher altitude, the temperature starts decreasing. This is the normal procedure in wherever we are going in a very higher level. Almost all the weather phenomenon takes place in this layer, hence it is called weather making layer. The upper limit of the troposphere is called as tropopause. Yes, almost all the weather condition, whatever the weather condition which is said by the meteorological department through the news, are all taking place in the troposphere, because the evaporation from the ocean is very frequent in the troposphere layer. So automatically there will be the formation of clouds, and at the evening or some other days it will be having the rainfall. So, and in the summer season there will be more evaporation, and during the winter season there will be less evaporation. So because of that, the troposphere is very close to the earth. There is some changes, whatever the changes is taking place in the troposphere will be reflected on the earth's surface. So that's why it is called as weather phenomenon and weather making layer. And at the end of the troposphere and the next layer is stratosphere. In between, the tropopause is found. Stratosphere. Stratosphere lies above the troposphere. It extends to a height of about 50 km above Earth's surface. Since this layer is a concentration of ozone molecules, it is also referred as ozonosphere. Yes, the second layer of the atmosphere is the stratosphere. It lies next to the troposphere. So here the troposphere extends from 8 to 18 kilometer in the equator and the poles. Here the stratosphere extends up to 50 kilometer, from 18 to 15 kilometer from the earth's surface. So because of the concentration of ozone molecules is found very much here, it is also referred as ozonosphere. The temperature increases with increase in height in this layer. Large jet planes normally fly here. The upper limit of the stratosphere is called as stratopass. You might be wondering, children, in the troposphere we have studied that increasing height the temperature decreases. Here they have given the temperature increases with increase in height. Do you know the meaning of that, children? Yes. Here all the jet planes, all the aircraft will be flying here only. It is not present in troposphere. All the planes will be moving in the stratosphere. That's why they will be seeing only the landing and takeoff. The weather phenomenon, the weather condition will be seen to take the plane and to land the flight in the airport. So or now we will see the temperature increases with increase in height in this layer. Yes, it is just opposite to troposphere. What's the reason for this? Yes, in the stratosphere the temperature remains constant to a height of about 20 kilometers. Yes, the temperature is constant in for how many kilometers, children? 20 kilometers. It then begins a gradual increase in temperature that continues until the stratosphere 50 kilometers above Earth's surface. So 18 kilometers up to 18 kilometers is troposphere, and from that 2 kilometers the temperature is constant. From above 20 kilometers to 50 kilometers the temperature is increasing. Why it is increasing? Temperature increase in the stratosphere because the atmosphere ozone concentrated here. The atmosphere's ozone layer, it is also called as ozonosphere. So here the ozone layer, which is absorbing all the ultraviolet radiation from the sun. So because of that, the stratosphere is heated. Do you understand, children, now? Yes. Why it is increasing? It is the stratosphere is also called as ozonosphere. Ozone, what do you mean by the ozone? It is the filter of the ultraviolet rays. So it is filtering the ultraviolet rays, which is very harmful for the human beings. So it is the filtered rays only is entering into the earth's surface. So the remaining ultraviolet rays is found in the stratosphere. So that's why in the stratosphere, increasing in height, the temperature is also increased. Now understood, children? Yes. So here also the upper limit of the stratosphere is called as stratopass. In between the stratosphere and mesosphere, the stratopass is found. Mesosphere. Mesosphere extends between 50 km and 80 km. The temperature decreases with increasing height. Radio waves transmitted from Earth are reflected back to Earth from this layer. Most of the meteors nearing the Earth get burned here. The uppermost limit of the mesosphere is the mesopass. Yes, mesosphere is the third layer in the atmosphere. It extends from 50 km to 80 km. The troposphere extends from 8 to 18 km near the equator and the poles, and from 18 to 50 km the stratosphere is found, and the stratosphere is otherwise called as ozonosphere. So we are very much thorough with that. From 50 kilometer, the mesosphere layer is started. It ends at 80 kilometer. Here again, the normal procedure is formed. The temperature decreases with increasing height. The temperature starts decreasing. When you are going in a higher and higher places, the temperature starts decreasing. And the radio waves transmitted from Earth are reflected back to Earth from this layer. Yes, whatever the radio waves is transmitted from the Earth are again sent back to the Earth from this layer. Most of the meteors nearing the Earth get burned here. What is meant by the meteors? கல்லுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா, எரிக்கல்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. So this meteors will be burned here. If it is not burned here means it will be definitely affecting our earth. When it is fall on the earth surface means it will be spoil that large area according to the size of the meteors. So the uppermost limit of the mesosphere is the mesopause. So every layer is having the same. Troposphere is having the tropopause, mesosphere, the stratosphere is having the stratopause, and the mesosphere is having mesopause. Thermosphere. Thermosphere exists above the mesosphere. It extends to about 600 km. The composition of gases in the lower thermosphere is more or less uniform, hence it is called homosphere. Yes, the fourth layer of the atmosphere is thermosphere. It extends up to 600 km from 80 km in the mesosphere. The mesosphere ends at 80 km. From 80 km to 600 km, this thermosphere is found. So the composition of the different types of gases maximum is found in the lower layer is maximum more or less the same gases is found. So in the lower layer it is called as homosphere. The upper portion of the thermosphere has uneven composition of gases and hence it is referred as heterosphere. Here the temperature increases with increasing height. Here the temperature increases with increasing height. Ionosphere is a layer of the thermosphere that contains ions and free electrons. Yes, the upper portion. Here the thermosphere is divided into two. Within the thermosphere it is divided into two, lower limit and the upper limit. So the lower limit will be maximum more or less will be having the same gases. So hence it is called as homosphere. But in the upper portion of the thermosphere, the second layer of the thermosphere will be having different types of gases and hence it is called as heterosphere. Again here like stratosphere, the temperature increases with increasing height. Exosphere. The uppermost layer of the atmosphere is called exosphere. This layer is extremely rarefied with gases and gradually merges with the other space. This zone is characterized by aurora australis and aurora borealis. Yes, the uppermost layer, the outermost layer of the atmosphere, the fifth layer of the atmosphere is the exosphere. It is extremely rarefied with gases and finally it merges with the space. So above 600 km this exosphere is found, and again when it is merges with the other open space, it is where we are launching the more different types of satellites. Yes, and this zone is very much specialized by aurora australis and aurora borealis. Yes, aurora australis and aurora borealis are found near the poles, northern poles and the southern poles. In the northern poles, aurora borealis is found, and in the southern poles, aurora australis is formed. What is meant by aurora? Yes, a natural electrical phenomenon characterized by the appearance of streamers of reddish and greenish light in the sky, especially near the northern and southern pole, northern and southern magnetic pole. The effect is caused by the interaction of charged particles from the sun with atoms in the upper atmosphere. In the northern and southern regions, it is respectively called aurora borealis or northern lights, aurora australis or southern lights. Yes, this aurora means is nothing but it will be giving streamers is nothing but the vapor மாதிரி அப்படியே காத்துல ஆவி மாதிரி வர்றது. ஸோ இந்த ஆவி மாதிரி வர்றது எந்த கலர்ல இருக்கும்னா ரெட் இல்லைன்னா கிரீன் கலர்ல இருக்குமா, மிங்கலான மாதிரி இருக்கும். ஸோ அப்போ அப்படியே ஒரு அரோரானா ஒரு ஆவி மாதிரி ஒரு கலர்ல அது போகும். So we cannot imagine our atmosphere is found so much of qualities and how it is preventing and protecting our earth surface and also all the living things which is present on the earth surface. So we are in a position to protect our atmosphere. So finally, we are admired about the different types of layers which is found in the atmosphere and what are the qualities and characteristics of each and every sphere we have seen in this video. Yes, Deepavali is very close to the date, children. So try to protect our atmosphere. Maximum the atmosphere is the nature is protecting us. We the human beings are very much destroying the atmosphere. If it is destroyed, if we are destroying all the natural things means then where we are going to live. So just imagine before celebrating Diwali, you can celebrate by wearing different dresses or eating sweets or whatever you want, but just don't burst the crackers because it will be accumulated. The carbon will be accumulated in the atmosphere and it will take more time to disappear from the atmosphere. So again and again we are polluting the atmosphere, the air where we are inhaling the fresh air. So finally, the only obligation is try not to burn the crackers. Only the crackers will burst the crackers. Understood, children? Yes. Thank you, children.